Hello, lovely friends. Today we are going to be making some beautiful drawers that are pink, of course, just to go into my lovely cabinets that I do have in my shop. So here is my husband. He is at work organising them all outside in the garden. I put him to work for this. So what we're actually doing is creating what's called a carcass, which means the box for, the products that we're going to do, which obviously is a drawer. So this black bit that he's cutting up here, he's already measured it all up. That's actually going to be going into my beautiful little shop. And the reason I wanted these is the bottom shelf, when you have shelving units, it's just the junk that gets piled up there, or just, extra boxes and things like that. And I thought, look, I need something to hide it away because it looks really ugly. And I just wanted it beautiful pink and just to look so lovely because my beautiful shop, I'm really proud of it and I do really love it. It's my really calming, lovely place. I just really do enjoy being in there. Now, if any of you can hear my little dog barking in the background or growling, she is just in the lounge room and I don't know what, but she's not happy at the moment. She seems to be growling at all of the chairs. Anyway, let's get on to the video. So, like I said, now what he's doing here is he's building, the main box that's going to go in the bottom. And then, of course, we're going to have the large kind of drawers to go in the top. So what we started with is we just started using, quite a cheap MDF kind of board. And I think it's laminated one side. Or maybe it's both sides, I can't remember, but it was pretty cheap. I think maybe $45 for a really big sheet, and we needed to get a couple sheets to be able to create the cabinets because I needed 4 cabinets, and each cabinet, the drawer face is actually quite big, so that's why we needed to do that. So now after he cut all the pieces together, then the idea here is gluing everything together, using some clamps to hold it all together nice and tight. And then, we did nail it and screw it together, obviously, so that it's as strong as it can be. And then we actually did have some runners that go along the sides. And these little runners allow me just to simply pull the drawer out a little bit. And I didn't need a massive drawer. It only needed to be quite small. So it's narrow, but that's okay. That's pretty much, honestly, all I needed to do this project. So you can see on top, it's an MDF and we just stuck it on here. And then my husband, Chris, is going to nail everything together once it's sort of stuck. And the little tiny nails, really, they're just there to sort of hold it in place to make sure it all, glues together nice and tight. And it's a beautiful fit. Luckily for me, my husband is an engineer. He's an electronics engineer, but being an engineer, I think it's all about problem solving and coming up with a solution to my problems. And I always give him a new job that I want him to do and make something. And he does quite enjoy making these things. So, it's, I think it's a win for me and a win for him. And he does tell me that he does enjoy making them and coming up with a design. So I pretty much told him what I wanted and then he did the rest for me. So as I said, we're just screwing the holes in here and then we're going to put some screws in here. And we had to do this 4 times because, of course, there is 4 boxes. And each of these boxes that are going to go in the shop, what I really wanted to put in them was, like if I made, for instance, 100 bath bombs, I didn't want 100 on the shelf. Maybe I only want 25 on the shelf and the rest could go in the boxes below. Or I do actually now keep, like extra lotion bottles, extra candle containers. I've got some like Christmas decorations in there. Just things like that you need to put away, but you don't want to throw out until you actually need it. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do at the moment, just trying to make sure that everything is beautiful and just lovely. And, I just want the shop to look nice. And luckily for me, he's doing this. And this tool that he's doing here, it actually just presses a hole in so that the screw will sit underneath the board. It's not going to poke up or anything. And I said to him, why are you doing this? And he said, he just wanted it to look perfect. So even though no one is going to see the underside of this, that's what I'm saying. It's an engineer's thing, I think, just trying to make this beautiful, and, he knows what I want. So anyway, that's really nice, and I'm very, very lucky, and I really do appreciate, his amazing skill set, because he is really, really clever. I did tell him that he should have his own YouTube channel, but of course he doesn't want to do that. So he just gets stuck on my videos on my little channel. Now, for any of you that don't know, I do actually have a second channel as well. So my second channel is Rhondajane Pottery, and then that's where I've just started doing a second channel, and I put all my pottery. So come and join me and share the love over on that channel as well, and you'll be able to see like even candle jars and things like that I am actually making for my candles. So it is going to go back with Nelson Soapery, and the products that I make on that channel will definitely be used in Nelson Soapery. So you'll be able to buy them once I actually start making a little bit more, and you'll be able to buy them on Nelson Soapery website, which is www.nelsonsoapery.com, for anyone that doesn't know, but all the links usually are in the bios and that anyway. So now these bits here, this is actually the front of the drawer. So we've just used a cheap MDF, and what I actually wanted to do is make them pink, of course. So I'm back to my Taubman's paint. This is called Rosie. And I actually always use the door trim paint, because you can easily wipe off any spills or anything like that, because it's sort of like a gloss. You can get a semi-gloss as well. So here he is now popping them into the shop. So if you can see, that's the front, and then we have really beautiful gold handles. I really do love the little handles. He said to me, what handles do you want? And which is really good, because that's what I kind of like, And I do love this whole pink and gold and white look. That's definitely my theme. So like I said, he's popping it all in. And then, of course, we fix up the shelves later. And I have popped a photo at the end of this so that you can see how nice it's starting to look. Now, if you're looking for any products that I do make on the YouTube video and you want to buy them, I don't always put all of them on my website. What I do is I actually do little TikTok sales. So on TikTok is where I have like a live sale, and then you can purchase them through that. But I only do, I'm only sort of planning on doing maybe one TikTok sale a month or two a month, not very many. And then that's how I'm basically going to be selling off things that I make on the channel, unless it's for my wholesale. So here we are. This is the end. The video is here. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you give me a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my gorgeous little channel. But like I said, I hope you love it. A big thumbs up to my husband Chris. He's an absolute rock star. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.